Hello and welcome to Brown Boy, White Wife. I'm Brown Boy.
I'm White Wife.
And today we're going to do a trailer reacts.
Great.
Okay. We've seen a couple of horror-y things recently.
Yes.
We saw Stree and Bhedia and a bunch of other horror things. This is another horror comedy.
Is it from the same people?
It is not from the same people.
Okay.
This is part 3 of I guess a trilogy.
Okay.
But you don't need to really see the other ones. They're a little connected, not so much. It's called Bhool Bhulaiyaa 3. This is the teaser trailer. Let's give it a watch.
Okay, let's do it. So this just came out, yeah?
Yeah,
or
it just came out.
Not out
yeah,
yet?
I mean the teaser has just come out.
Okay.
Fire.
Oh, strong start. I like this already.
क्या लगा कहानी खत्म हो गई दरवाजे तो बंद होते ही हैं कितनी बार छीनोगे इसे मुझसे ताकि एक दिन फिर से खुल सके ये मेरा सिंहासन है ये हमारा सिंहासन
Ooh, I mean, whatever.
जो भूतों से डरती है
Wow, this is so pretty.
अरे एक नंबर की डायन है वो भूतनी चुड़ैल वैम्पायर खून देखते ही आ जाती है
Okay. Interesting.
Have you seen any of the other ones?
I have.
What did you
And
think?
it's confusing a little bit. So okay. So there's the first Bhool Bhulaiyaa, which is a remake of you'll tell us of like a South Indian film. Okay, I've seen the Hindi version of it. Okay. So there's a main character in that, played by Akshay Kumar. Okay, not this guy. And there is the ghost character, let's say, or the possessed woman in that movie. Okay,
Is it the same?
It's the same woman that we
Okay.
see here, right?
Okay.
I don't want to spoil that movie, but based on how that ends, I don't completely understand what's happening here. Okay,
Is that the first movie or
that's the
something?
first
Okay,
movie.
Okay.
In the second movie, this guy is the main character. He just they just replace him, kind of, right?
Cinema magic.
He's like a completely different thing, but the plot also changes, becomes more of a horror. Okay, do you want me to spoil the first
Why not?
movie? Because I don't think you'll watch it. In the first movie, at the end, you'll find out that the ghost isn't real, right? And they all think this house is haunted. There's like a story behind it, and at the end, you kind of find out that it's actually the woman, the girl, has like this trauma from her past and this mental thing that's happening.
Okay.
And they kind of use the main guy. He's like a psychologist, a psychiatrist, and he does these things to kind of take that away from her and then unpossess her, kind of, right? So, and that's kind of a big reveal because the whole time you think it's like a horror thing that's
It's
happening.
like opposite Sixth Sense.
Opposite, yes, opposite Sixth Sense, right? The second movie is much more horror comedy where you go like, oh, actually there is a ghost this time, and it's not what you think in this black magic and all that stuff. So now this is the third movie where you have the same guy. His love interest is played by somebody else.
Okay.
If they're in the same house where the ghost is, but there's the woman from the first film who seems to be the witch in this one. So I don't know what the. Yeah, I'm intrigued. Though.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just like, we can do whatever we want.
We can do whatever we want. It's a movie about ghosts. What did you think though? What's your?
I thought it looked really, really pretty. Like the whole thing is very stylized and saturated.
Yeah.
Which I think is really neat, and a really cool choice for a horror movie. Something that I've been seeing a lot of in the horror movies that we've seen from India is that there's this like highly stylized, highly saturated approach to the movie itself.
We don't do straight horror very well, to be honest. Like it's just horror films. There aren't a lot, and we don't do them well. They look cheap, and there's just something off about them. But I think the horror comedy is something that's we're kind of good at. I like it. This looks interesting. I'm sure it's funny.
Yeah, I'll watch it for sure. And it's a nice difference from the very desaturated approach that Hollywood has to horror films.
Yeah,
where it's all like almost sepia tone.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And then there's the music track that they play here, which is the one thing that's like, and Manjulika, that's there like throughout all three films. The dun 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 dun, like the Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
That's a good, cool take on that.
That song's there, and the other song that she said. Anyway, thank you for watching. Let us know what you thought of the.
Yeah, are you gonna go
teaser.
watch it? Have you seen the other movies?
Yeah.
Do you have a fan theory as to how they all work together?
Absolutely. Let us know.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.